Ayo, Ray, run that back.
You are now listening to the OTM Rewind, where we revisit the most iconic gems that were previously dropped on the On the Mic with Ray White podcast episode.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember the shift for you where you kind of went from like, I went to school, kind of getting the career started, but then there was a shift that seemed like, right, I want to do more. I want to kind of build a brand for myself. I want to get into consulting. Do you remember what led to that?
Yeah, man, failure, rejection led to that. I was sitting in my car after an interview. This was maybe 5 years ago. So my day-to-day gig, I'm an IT supervisor in a healthcare institution, and I'm a young leader. I was already leading in a supervising level at that point. And then, like most of us, at least in a stage in our careers, we're like, all right, I'm gonna climb that ladder. Like, what's the next step, right? And so I applied for a manager position and didn't get it. But in the midst of that, of applying and going through the interviewing process, this idea of being active on social media, speaking, and things like that was something that was rising within me. I've already been speaking. I've already done things on the mic before. I used to MC in high school and in college. So it was like, I know how to do it, but I looked at other individuals in the space who were public speakers, motivational speakers, leadership consultants, and coaches. I'm like, man, I feel like I can do that, but I let my age and even my position in life get to me and be like, I'm not ready yet. I need more experience. I need more, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
I need more of it. But I applied for that position and didn't get it. And I sat in my car and I turned on the video and I just started talking at it. And it's just like, you know what? It just gave my reflection there. And I think that's kind of what kicked off this thought of like, well, let's just try it. Let's just give it a go. And I'd rather be ready for when the moment comes than wait to get to the position and then try it and then do it. So about 5 years ago, that was kind of the switch. I didn't get the position, but it pushed me further into developing my skill set. And then now I'm at a point where it's like, I can do this. It's like I've taken some steps. Yes, I can improve, but I can still do this. And who knows, man? I can see an opportunity to make a switch here in the future. But I know it's possible because I'm taking those strides today.
Just building the skill set so that you're able to, if you ever want to. I think is another piece, and building up that audience so that you're able to. It makes it easier to make transitions sometimes. You're speaking about the power of writing earlier, and that's how you kind of focus on that habit. And I think for me, like this last year, I really went all in on Twitter and like writing every single day. And it just helped my thinking so much because I'm always like formulating thoughts, like how do I make this as condensed as possible to fit into a tweet or to be a thread that somebody can take action on. And I've just realized that like the best way to be a good thinker is to focus on writing. Yes. And it's just interesting how like one habit leads to benefits in other places that you might not really realize it.
100%.
So I love your talk track. Like let's just keep the door open and let's focus on developing a skill. And I bet it's helped you in your career as well.
Which is actually what I was going to say is that by doing something outside of work has influenced the way that I do work, and it's just made me a stronger leader. And so, and also it's kind of helped me in that fulfillment context as well. So not looking into my job to fulfill me, right? Having that position to fulfill me, but just saying, I'm able to get that fulfillment elsewhere and I'm able to grow, but it has enforced and enhanced the way that I connect with my staff, the way that I look at strategy or even just articulate a value or articulate a project to an executive by practicing my speaking and writing and critical thinking outside of work has helped in a tremendous way. So I know that, for those who are watching right now and on the replay, especially if you're in a position where you don't feel like you're getting all that you need in your day to day, you can truly use it as a training ground to the next step that you want to get to, but not necessarily wait for the position to practice that skill set, right? So you have all the things at your disposal today. And like what we talked about, you kind of have to, it helps to choose one habit or choose one action to take, and it will compound as you keep moving forward and keep taking those next steps. So, man, and why not start now,
Exactly. Yeah. Why not start now? The idea of like I'll start when this happens, but then
Mm,
that that date keeps getting pushed back. Like I just need this and I can get started. Then you get that. It's like, well, I have this, but I don't have that. And you need more letters at the end of your name. You need more like experience, right? You need
yeah.
more testimonials and like you're not going to get experience until you get started, right? You're not going to get those testimonials until you get started.
To listen to or watch this full episode, be sure to check out the On the Mic with Ray White podcast on your favorite listening platform and on YouTube.
Let's go.